It's still asleep. Anyways, it's early, and my Mennonite friend, I'm gonna go and get her this morning, and she's going to help me learn how to can better. And so we're doing peaches, we're doing tomatoes, and we're doing some elderberries. So I've got to go and take pictures for her of all the canning stuff I have to make sure I have everything that we'll need. And it's going to be a busy day. This morning I'm starting off with doing some editing, and but I've got to leave here in less than an hour, so I got to get going. Sleep for the crap because I'm so excited about today that I did not want to oversleep. So instead of oversleeping, I hardly slept at all. So dang it. All right, so here's my French press ground up coffee. You just put the coffee beans in here and you fill the water to the bottom of this metal part right here. And then I let it sit for like 4 to 6 minutes. And then this thing plunges and it'll get all the coffee beans out, and then you can just strain it. But I was afraid of a French press for forever, and now I never want to go back because the coffee's so much fresher. There's my 2-week-long goal. I've got my supplements in here, deworming, and then 2 ketones a day. First one has caffeine, second one does not. All right, this is how many empty jars I'm starting with. Those are non-wide mouth. These are wide mouth. Then I have some of the smaller ones. And I do have some of these larger jars also. We got the gas stove moved in yesterday. The electric one actually works. This right here has we've got to get propane put in. It ain't nothing but sitting there. Town of Versailles is getting fancy because they are getting a roundabout. My friend that's gonna come over and help me can today. If somebody would have ever told me that I was gonna have a Mennonite lady in my favorites on my phone, that, man, like, we even do like Thanksgiving together, and we do a bunch of business together, and then a couple of times a year we get together and just do stuff. Like, I'll take her somewhere, and today she's gonna help me can, and like, I love this lady, and I love the love that she has for me. Like, I don't know, I hope everybody else has someone like this that they love and adore in their life. I'm in an actual Mennonite store now. Alright, here we go, check this out. This is the country I live in. Self-service. She got money in there for you to make change yourself. That's the way life should be. Got my peaches. Alright. We are gonna make elderberry juice and concentrate. Okay.
And then
Got that clamp.
here's this is where the steam will come up.
Okay. Looking like an angel food.
And you put that, this is where the berries go.
Okay.
And the juice will go down there and then comes out here.
Okay. Alright, so here is the juicer. How much lemon juice are you putting in this water? Do you know? You're not gonna put all of it, are you? Okay. Just a big squeeze.
Yep.
Okay, alright. So this right here, we're gonna cut up these peaches and just put them into that so they don't turn brown.
Yep.
Okay, so I talked to Miss Mariella about her steamer juicer being aluminum. And so I was like, well, let me see if it comes in stainless steel. So we just ordered one for me and then 2 for her. One for her and one for her daughter, because they were always having to move it back and forth. And she's going to ditch the aluminum. So look at us making healthy choices. All right, so this right here had cooked down some, and then I asked her, do you want me to add another bag? And she's like, no, we want to get all of this gone and then add more whenever that's out. I made us a loaf of fresh milled bread. Miss Mariella and I are both drinking ketones, and so we didn't eat breakfast, but it's time to eat now. My husband went to town, but we defrosted steaks because, you know, she makes such good food. I wanted to make sure and feed her something good. So I made that bread, and then we're eating our cowboy caviar and making concentrated elderberry juice. Cowboy caviar. So Paul stopped by, and then Paul is with Equifesta, Kansas, but he's also, which is like a big horse expo for the state of Kansas, but he's also with this Fly Guard, and they put systems into your barn to keep all of the flies down. So this is Paul.
Hi, everybody.
I met him a couple of years ago because his booth was beside my booth whenever we were vendors or presenters at Equifesta, Kansas. And Equifesta, Kansas is the Kansas version of the Midwest Horse Fair that I go to that's in Wisconsin. So there you go. All right, we've got steak, fresh milled bread. We've got cowboy caviar. And we got good time. I got my Barbie suitcase with my supplement. 1 gallon here. Now we're doing peach pie filling. We're adding PermaFlow to make this thick. We're not using cornstarch because that would separate. I want to fill it also whenever you get it to the thickness you want, okay?
Well, you can see how it's thickening. See that?
Yeah, I can see you struggling to stir it some.
And with this, however thick it is when you quit, so it's up to you. How thick do you want your?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good with that.
I have to stay with them. I just need someone to.
We're starting wine. Not full enough. Almost. We're ready. We are ready. Jars that have no writing on them are not for pressure canning, but you can use them for water bathing. So these elderberries are done. They have turned brown, and we are done with steaming and juicing them. My pressure canner that we're also going to use as a water bath, but we're not fastening it, not putting this on here, just going to use it as basically a pot with a lid. If you can hear that, but that's a roaring boil, and now then we turn the burner off. All right, her husband came out and has got their little wagon, so he doesn't have to carry it to help her to the house. I'm so freaking tired. And all we did was freaking sliced peaches and pie filling and elderberry juice. Oh my God, I am so freaking tired. Anyways, I gotta go home and do 2 more water bath like runs or whatever, sessions, whatever you want to call them. I've got 2 more to do, and then I'm done. I made her my cottage cheese peanut butter thing that I've been making, and she freaking loved it. And she was like, oh, this is good. She's like, this tastes just like cheesecake. And I was like, oh my gosh. I love whenever I make something for her and then she loves it, because that lady, I mean, she knows how to cook for like huge amount of people, and she's a caterer, but she's also Mennonite, so she kind of doesn't get exposed to a lot of different things. But then one time I made her a caprese salad, and she loves that, made it for a church. So now then, for me to have her have a healthy cheesecake version, she's like, you need to get some chocolate graham crackers. And she doesn't even know my infatuation with chocolate graham crackers for dipping into my fake peanut butter cheesecake thing that I make with cottage cheese. So I'm just on cloud 9. Totally stopped at McDonald's, got a double quarter pounder with cheese with no bun and a water, no french fries. Pretty proud of myself. That's a win. Oh dang, what do I have? I got one of these fancy doohickeys from TikTok, so let's see if this helps me make better videos. Alright, so far kind of a bust. Get your ass in there. It's pushing buttons. Stop. Okay, get in here. Alright, let me try holding this. Hey. Oh yeah, this. I should probably read the directions. All right, I'm having to hold it in 3 places and it keeps spinning, and I had to take my case off for it to fit right. So initial thought is no, but then I'm going to charge it and read the instructions. But right now, ease of initial use is difficult. Okay, but I do like having a little bit, look right here. If I let go, here's what it's gonna do. Ooh, let me try. Oh, okay, it's the input, but nothing like me having to be in like a gangster lane. Okay, there, it's staying put. Whoa, that was on boobs. Okay, well, don't know about this life. All right. Okay, I gotta quit jacking around. I've gotta go finish up 2 more water baths of my elderberries and of my sliced peaches. Oh no. Oh. All right, this is kind of better. I feel like a little bit less hound doggish because it's got a little bit long. I hate that I do so much talking. I'm like right here. It feels like that's what I feel like I look like all the time in these videos. But if I'm just a little bit further out, a little bit more a little bit further forward, then it feels like this is better. So anyways, it's all brush hog back here. I told my husband, never again will I allow him to not trim the grass between the shop and the freaking sawmill building, because it just looks so much cleaner back there. I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can expand. That's a big fat no. All right, back to the venue. Peaches and elderberry juice. One of my dang jars didn't set up, but that's okay. Hey Matthew, I'm videoing you. Hey. All right, I've got my water started being heated up, and I've got 2 runs. So let's go.